In the heart of New York City, where Christmas is usually a spectacle, a chilling tale unfolds. Imagine, if you will, the city that never sleeps, adorned in twinkling lights and vibrant decorations. Every borough, every block, every corner comes alive with the spirit of Christmas. But this year, something feels different. A sense of unease weaves through the festive cheer, like a cold winter breeze that sends shivers down your spine. Underneath the dazzling canopy of Christmas lights and amidst the harmonious carols, an eerie undertone lurks. It's as if the city itself is holding its breath, waiting for something to happen, something out of the ordinary. In this city of millions, we find our central characters, a group of adventurous friends. They're not your typical Christmas enthusiasts, mind you. Instead of indulging in the usual festive merriment, they have a different plan. Inspired by their shared love for the mysterious and unexplored, they decide to embark on a unique Yuletide adventure. Their mission? To uncover the city's hidden and haunted corners on this Christmas Eve. Armed with nothing but their courage and curiosity, they venture into the dimly lit alleyways, the forgotten buildings, and the eerie parks. Each place holds a story, a ghost of the past waiting to be discovered. As the city's famous Christmas tree stands tall and proud in Rockefeller Center, casting a warm glow on the ice skaters below, our group of friends find themselves stepping into the chilling night. They're far from the merriment, far from the familiar. They're stepping into the unknown, unafraid of the shadows that lurk in the corners. They're ready to face whatever the night has in store for them, or at least they think they are. Little do they know, their bravery and thirst for adventure will soon be put to the ultimate test. As the city slept, unaware of the horror that was about to unfold, our group of friends stepped into the chilling night. They say curiosity killed the cat, but would it ruin Christmas? As the sun set on the most festive day of the year, a group of friends found themselves drawn to an eerie spectacle. Nestled amidst the snow-coated cityscape of New York, an abandoned building stood in stark contrast to the surrounding Christmas cheer. This building had long been the subject of hushed whispers and wide-eyed stares. Rumors swirled around town that it was haunted by a malevolent spirit, a specter harboring a deep-seated hatred for Christmas. It was said that every year, on the 25th of December, the spirit's rage would reach its peak, and strange happenings would occur within the building's decrepit walls. The friends, being the adventurous souls they were, found these tales irresistible. They were not the kind to shy away from a thrill, and the idea of a haunted Christmas was too intriguing to pass up. As the city was caught up in Yuletide merriment, they decided to explore the abandoned building, to see if the rumors held any truth. They trudged through the snow, their breath visible in the chilly air, their hearts filled with a mix of excitement and apprehension. The building loomed before them, a silent sentinel in the night, its dark windows seeming to stare back at them. They stepped inside, their footfalls echoing in the vast emptiness. The air was cold, colder than it should have been, and a sense of unease began to creep in. Despite the creeping dread, they pressed on. They explored room after room, their flashlights casting long shadows on the peeling wallpaper and crumbling furniture. They laughed, they joked, they tried to shake off the growing unease. But the building was quiet, too quiet, and the silence seemed to press in on them from all sides. They laughed off the warnings, not knowing the Christmas horror they were about to meet. Unbeknownst to them, their laughter was about to turn into screams, their curiosity about to become their nightmare. The haunted Christmas was only just beginning, when the ghost of Christmas past is not a metaphor but a chilling reality. Imagine a Christmas where the jingle bells chime just a tad too eerily, where the twinkling lights flicker with a disconcerting irregularity. Now picture a spectral Santa Claus, not the jolly figure we all love, but a grotesque apparition straight from a nightmare. This was the Christmas our protagonists faced, a terrifying encounter they'd never forget. This wasn't just a ghost, it was a specter of the season itself, a terrifying embodiment of Christmas past. It was dressed as Santa, but any warmth or joy was replaced by an insidious chill that seemed to seep into your very bones. Its eyes glowed an icy blue, and its laughter, it was the stuff of nightmares, a ho-ho horror that echoed through the silent Christmas night. The spirit didn't just stand there, oh no, it was far more sinister, It began to haunt them, to torment them, turning their Christmas adventure into a waking nightmare. They could hear the jingle of the phantom Santa's sleigh bells, growing louder and louder, a chilling soundtrack to their terror. Every corner they turned, every door they opened, the spectral Santa was there, always one step behind them. His ghastly grin widened with every scream, the terror feeding his Christmas haunting. The silence of the night was pierced by their shrieks, the ethereal glow of Christmas lights casting long, terrifying shadows. But why was this happening? Was it a punishment for forgetting the true spirit of Christmas? Or was it just a spectral joke? A ghostly prank on the living? Whatever the reason, this was a Christmas they'd never forget. A chilling reminder of the thin line between joy and terror. The ghostly Santa chased them, his ethereal footsteps echoing through the silent streets, his spectral laughter a chilling reminder of their ordeal. This was no ordinary Christmas Eve. This was a night of fright, a haunting that would forever change the way they looked at Christmas. As the ghostly Santa chased them, their screams echoed through the silent Christmas night. The Christmas bells tolled, not for joy, but for a desperate escape. The group, bound by fear and the spirit of survival, embarked on a daring journey through the labyrinthine corridors of the haunted building. Their hearts pounded in their chests, echoing the rhythm of the ominous bells as they navigated the darkness. Every creak and whisper amplified their dread, yet they pressed on, their minds racing to outsmart the vengeful ghost. They knew they couldn't rely on brute force. It was their wits against the ethereal enemy. They needed to be clever, cunning, and above all, united. Their unity was their strength, their beacon of hope in the cold, eerie darkness. The group devised a plan. They decided to split up, a calculated risk that could either lead to their salvation or doom. Each member had a role to play, a piece of the puzzle to solve. They had to trust in one another, their fates intertwined in the chilling Christmas tale. As they ventured forth, their breaths shallow and quick, they felt the icy tendrils of the ghost's wrath creeping closer. The spectral figure was relentless, its eerie presence a constant reminder of the danger they were in. Yet, they persevered. For every step they took was a step closer to freedom, a step closer to the warmth of the Christmas morning sun. The ghost, seemingly omnipresent, was always one step behind. Every corner turned, every door opened, held the potential of a terrifying encounter. But they held their ground. They used every trick in the book, every ounce of courage they could muster to keep the ghost at bay. And so, they ran. They ran through the haunted hallways, their fears trailing behind them like shadows. They ran for their lives, their hopes, their dreams. They ran praying for a Christmas miracle to save them. When the sun rose on Christmas Day, it shone on a city unaware of the horror that had unfolded. The bustling streets of New York City were none the wiser to the chilling tale of the group's encounter with the Christmas ghost. The group, as you may recall, had been plunged into a Christmas Eve like no other. They had managed to escape, but not before the horror had etched itself into their very souls. Every jingle bell, every flicker of fairy lights, every carol sung with joy would forever echo with the haunting memories of that frightful night. The once jovial laughter and cheer of Christmas had been replaced with a shudder of fear. Their festive spirit was doused, replaced by a chilling horror that lingered like the winter's frost. Yet, life moved on. The city continued to sparkle with holiday cheer, oblivious to the terrifying ordeal that had transpired. The group too found themselves swallowed by the city's rhythm, their chilling tale confined to hushed whispers in the dead of the night. But the scars remained. Every Christmas, as the city decked itself in the festive spirit, the group was reminded of the night when their joy was replaced by terror. The night when they had come face to face with the Christmas ghost. Their tale serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of dismissing old tales and rumors. For in the heart of these stories often lies a kernel of truth. A truth that could save you from a fate similar to that of the group's. So, as you revel in the festive spirit, remember to tread lightly. Pay heed to the tales told around the fireplace. For not every tale spun on a snowy night is one of joy and cheer. Some, like our groups, are tales of horror and fear. As they say, some Christmas stories are better left untold. Remember, not all that glitters on Christmas is gold.